Okay, it's March 9th, 2017. Going to talk about some of the crude oil trades taken today. We can see price again overnight, big move down, a couple of hundred ticks. And if we look from even yesterday and the day before, it's just been a total collapse. Some of it has to do with the inventory in the U.S. There's just too much supply. There's some other factors too, but even with the supply cuts in the Middle East, oil is just really, the price is plummeting. So let's look at some of the trades we took today. All right, here's what price looked like at about 9 o'clock. There had been some recovery, and I was eyeing up if we pulled back, failed to get through this area, and would make a second push up. And we're going to see what happens here. This is in real time. Look how fast price is moving there. Very volatile. This is not speeded up. And I'm watching this, putting where my stop's going to have to go. And I get in. It's a little late. You can see how fast that moved. So what I don't like about this trade right off the bat is my stop is underneath my swing, because you want to put a random 10-tick stop here. There's a good chance you're going to get nailed if this hiccups back. So my stops always have to go under these swing areas. And this is moving up so fast. I wanted 20. We got up about 13, and it just starts moving back down. And now it doesn't mean I'm going to necessarily totally wait for it to go and take 20 ticks away from me. But I'm going to evaluate if I get down 10, 12 ticks and decide if I want to stay in or not. Okay, I forwarded a little bit. This is now not starting to look too good, this trade. So the old me would have probably, I shouldn't say probably, would have definitely been out here. You see I got my finger on the close button. Do I get out? Do I stay? So I'm really watching this, and it's looking pretty bad. But the way I've been really trading lately and doing way better is just staying calm. If this area isn't getting taken out, then this trade's still valid. All right, I'm going to forward. Okay, about now we started coming back up, and again, old Lance, I'd be out of this trade. And when we got back to break even after this little scare, I'd say, you know what, I want to get out of this thing. But I didn't. I stayed in, and again, worst case scenario, we come back down and take out my thing. But if we get below this swing, pretty sure that I would definitely just take the 10-tick hit. Okay, now we start picking up some momentum. I'm still in the trade, wondering, do I take my 10 ticks here or wait? And I said, oh wait, this is really popping. I think it's going to break through here. And it does. We get our 20 ticks. And I had a little look at my P&L. But a lot of times when I'm trading, I don't like to have this on the screen before I'm making trading decisions. And a lot of that's because it's psychologically, I'm like, well, I'm 20 ticks up. And it makes me not want to give the money back, and it kind of makes me hesitate. So once I just look at it for a second, then, I clear the P&L, and I'm not really looking at it. Okay, finally, we start seeing, you can see this terrible price action it was in, but again, you're seeing some lower highs, lower lows. There is a little bit of a trending down, and when you see this, and you get a breakout, sometimes it can move quite a bit down. This is just, I was trading some YM on Sim. I've been doing pretty well on it. I don't always trade it live. After I'm a little more comfortable, I'm going to add it always live along with CL. Okay, let's see what happened here. Got into this trade, started picking up momentum, felt like it was really going to break out. This was like the third time through this area, which to me is always a good sign. I had a target for about 20 ticks. forward here a little. Okay, it had been doing pretty well, then started moving back up. And you can see we're around the 49.50 area. I was a little worried we could pivot off that 50 in this magnet here. So I was wondering, should I take my profit? And it kind of hung out there for a while, got me a little nervous. I'm just forwarding here. And I took the 10 ticks right there, got out. So I was watching it now. Are we going to move up? Or if it fails to get through this area, pretty much knew we'd probably have a second wave down, and that would be a trade I would be interested in. Okay, as you can see, we had a nice little M formation here, never got above this magnet, and I saw it coming down with some momentum. This was looking good, this was looking good. Took the entry here at 49.47 with a 20 tick target. And of course, always evaluating once we're at 10 whether I want to take it or not. Stop is right above this swing area, so risk reward isn't too bad. 13 ticks to make 20. Let's see what happens here. We'll speed it up a little. This thing started moving very fast, and you can see my 20 tick target got taken out pretty easily there. So I had made 20, 10, and that was another 20, so a nice 50 tick day. Okay, so nice 50 tick day. Again, what I'm doing a little bit differently. Before, it was all about just popping these momentum scalps. Sometimes, you know, on crude oil, things don't move the way they used to. I used to be able to time these things perfectly. Now you get into a trade, it looks like it's zooming down, and it just... But the important thing is to have your stop above these little swing areas. And as long as they're not taken out, you know, there's a good chance your trade is still in play. And that's what I've been kind of going on that principle lately. Everything else is pretty much the same. Going for some bigger targets, being a little more patient, not freaking out when a trade goes a little bit against me. As long as it doesn't take out where my carefully placed stop is, you know, I'm going to be patient, and I'm getting bigger targets, having bigger winning days, and we'll see how this goes. I'm going to be doing this the rest of the month, and I'll be making some videos and just showing it, and you know, if it helps somebody, that's great. All right.